And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill, number 13.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Here's a speed threat, Darren Lewis. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Robbie Thompson, the next up for the Marlins. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And takes low for ball one. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks over to first, back safely. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. And there he goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the lefty. And that misses off the outside edge. Got it by him for the K. Will Clark, the next up for the Marlins.
The first baseman, Will Clark.
And there's the strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and they get the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Williams. First pitch just misses. That's down and in.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, two down. And fouled off. Two one now. Barry Bonds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That is it. The left fielder,
Barry Bonds, the next up for the Marlins. This guy has turned into a beast. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. And that's down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. That's a little bit low. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Welcome back. And on the hill today, John Burkett. What's the scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Grissom leading things off and takes a strike. And the 0-1.
Hey!
And that's outside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do, is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 2-2 strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the DH, number 45.
Number 45.
And he deals. And that's outside. The wind and the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. And now the count is even. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. What a stop. Goes to second with it. The tag, and they got him.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And at the plate for Miami, Royce Clayton. First offering misses the mark. Second inning here, no score. Way inside, and that hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Digging in, number 8. That hits the dirt. 1-0. And the pitch.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that one is inside. In for a strike, now 3-1. And a swing and a miss. Clayton, the base runner at first with 1 out. Softly hit to third. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Willie McGee.
And up next for Miami, Willie McGee. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that one is lifted in the air. Walker should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Darren Lewis. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. Fought off foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Just missed. And a good eye there.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
The right fielder, Larry Walker.
Burkett back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a bouncer, Williams. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher digs in now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Clips the corner, and that's strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Slow ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Will Cordero.
Will Cordero digging in for the Nationals.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ball one there. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Good eye right there. Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Watch out to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
Robbie Thompson.
Thompson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Will Clark, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses badly for ball one. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that one.
Man at first with one gone. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Williams. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The pitch. And it's even up.
One ball, one
Clark, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground right side, 4. Tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, number 3. Swing and a slow roller. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Sean Berry. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first in time. Got him.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Rondell White. That one's in there, 0-1. White hitting 9th in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The 0-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Line drive. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Grissom.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Barry Bonds. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The 1-0. Smash to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 45, the next up for the Marlins.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now the shortstop, Royce.
Now it's the shortstop, Royce Clayton. Hit by a pitch his first time up. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Cliff Floyd.
The first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
The right-hander back to work. That's a strike.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The wind of the pitch. Not close with that one. 2-1. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
For me, arm strength is the key for that play. Second baseman moving to his right, up in the hole, slides, doesn't have the best footing underneath him, and to be able to make that long throw to first base, that's pretty impressive right there.
And now it's going to be number 18. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And here's the catcher, Darren Fletcher. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Strike on the outside. And the count is 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
0-2 now. Got him. Inning over. So 1 left for Washington. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, number 8.
The catcher, number 8.
The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's to third. Berry. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Willie McGee.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Willie McGee. Flied out his first time. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strike.
The pitch.
Ball. 3-0.
And that clips the inside corner. And a foul ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Darren Lewis getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Step off, throw to first. McGee dives back in safely.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next offering is down low. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. Hard ground ball for a base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Robbie Thompson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, 1 down. In the air, left field. Number 18 under it. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
And here's the first baseman, Will Clark.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Marlins strand a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, up now for Washington, Will Cordero.
Will Cordero.
The pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now back, number 3.
Next to hit for the Nats, number 3. First time up, he grounded to third.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one misses. Ball 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And here is Sean Berry. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And a foul ball, third base side. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next is the designated hitter, Rondell White. Doubled his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Righty delivers. Popped up right side. Thompson gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Nationals leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Matt Williams. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bonds, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. And strike 2.
1-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Number 45, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now snap throw to first. Bonds back in on a dive. Bonds leads off first with one away. In for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And at the plate for Miami, Royce Clayton. That one missed. Clayton, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. At the belt and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Two now. Runner goes again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. Diving stop at first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Grissom.
Number 9.
Burkett back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
The first baseman, Cliff Ward.
Cliff Floyd digging in for the Nationals. Tapped up the first base side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Yo one. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Into center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 18.
Here's the left fielder, number 18. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Right side, and it goes just foul. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, number 8.
Number 8.
The wind and the pitch. A little bit low.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Willie McGee, the next up for the Marlins. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Bounce to third. Zips it across, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Darren Lewis.
And now the center fielder, Darren Lewis. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Floyd takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Larry Walker.
And a pitch.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Bounce back to the mound. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now catcher, Darren Fletcher.
So digging in, Darren Fletcher. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the shortstop, Will Cordero. And that one popped to short. Clayton moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. We go to the eighth. And now for the Marlins, Robbie Thompson. And he deals. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike two.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Scott looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Shaw warming up as well. Next one in the dirt. Next offering is outside. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Will Clark next to hit for the Marlins. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Will Clark.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one popped up, but it kicks foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to second for one. Over to first, safe.
Third base, Matt Williams.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Williams. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, he is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
And that one sliced foul. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. So now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. This to third, buried. Goes to second, safe there.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Substitution being made at first, and on to run for Miami, Dave Martinez. 2 on, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Barry Bonds. In there, and it's 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Left center base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Number 13 departs. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Tim Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, and now here is number 45. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Royce Clayton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Good hitters count the 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Number 8 to bat next. Martinez, the lead runner out at second. Bonds on at first with 2 down. There's the strike, 3-1. In there at the knees. Stays alive. down the line, base hit. One run's in. Here's the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Across is the runner from first. 3-0.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 8. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Right through there. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Now into the game, number 23. He's the new third baseman. Here's the second baseman, number 3. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Rod Beck, the closer, is getting loose. Kicks and fires.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Bounce to the right. Clark tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone at the bottom of the 8th. Sean Berry digging in for the Nationals.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
0-1.
No.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. McGee brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now the designated hitter, Rondell.
2 outs, base is empty. Rondell White digging in for the Nationals. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And here it comes. And there's a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. And at the plate for Miami, Willie McGee. The pitch. Scott in his third season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one pushed to the left and foul. Center field, Grissom on his way over, makes the catch, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 2, Darren.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Darren Lewis, the next up for the Marlins. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And that misses off the outside edge. Swings through that one. 2-2 down. And that one a little bit high. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So 2 down now, and here is Will Clark. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that one ripped to left and makes the grab. And the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Last chance for the home team. And the batter now, Grissom. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 41, the left-hander, up and throwing. Brantley, the right-hander, also getting loose. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The pitch. That one way outside, and the count's even at 2.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Slow roller to third. Whips it across. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now back, the first baseman,
Cliff Floyd digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clips the outside corner. 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Here's the left fielder, number 18, as the Nationals are down to their final out. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-2. And downstairs. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.